Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here I'm at the Muscle Beach, California, original Muscle Beach, California, the place that I've been coming for close to 50 years. And every morning I'm here talking to different people about a movie, Muscle Beach, California, which you guys are going to see it in the cinema as well as in YouTube. Different organization is looking to get this and watch that what we're doing, what we're talking about. Today, we happen to talk to a very interesting man. Can you please introduce yourself to the people of the world?
My name is Tom Lang. This is my beautiful dog, Mitchie.
Mitchie.
I've seen you early in the morning, different hours. You pass by here where we exercise in the morning with this dog. What's the story with this dog and you?
Well, 17 years ago, we went to get a dog for my other dog. He was a one-year-old boy at the time. And we went there looking for a female dog. On the way to get the dog, one of my older daughters, said that one of the dogs had fleas. And I said, well, we don't want that one. We'll get the one without fleas.
Right.
So we get there, they take the dogs, dump them out of the box into the grass. All the other dogs just bounce around the yard like popcorn. She's the runt of the litter, and she kind of stays there and she sees me and she swims through the grass. Gets about 3 feet from me. As your tail's wagging so hard, she just flips over on her belly and is in love with me. So I said, we'll take this one. Turns out she was the one that was covered in fleas. We said, we'll get those fleas right off of you. Took her home, and she's been the best dog in the world ever since. She's, I think she picked me. I went there to pick a dog, and she picked me. This dog is by far the best relationship I've ever had in my life. 44 years old, my dog is 17, and this is my soulmate.
That's nice, that's nice. Well, you know, I want to ask you a few questions. And the question that I have from you, you've seen a lot of people coming here and exercising, and walking around with the family, children, and a lot of different people. The question I have from you is, what did you pick up here from people and the weather, air, and all that stuff? Can you please tell the world?
I think this is where you come to live. I spent the first 2/3 of my life pleasing everybody else, working my ass off for everybody else, making money for everybody else. And when I came out here, I got to find out who I was, what I wanted to do, and this is the most peaceful place that I've found in the world. This is the most spiritual, magnetic place I've ever been to.
Yeah. How long have you been in this area?
I came here 2002, so it's been about 10 years, 10, 11 years.
Yeah. About 11 years that you have been around here.
Yeah.
And you like the weather, you like the people, you like everybody that stick around here and exercise and all that.
I liked it so much I lived on the beach for 8 years. I mean, I came out here, just stayed right there.
Yeah.
On the beach for 8 years. The weather's perfect. I mean, the 2 or 3 days that it's wet, rainy, or cold, you just do something else.
So in other words, what happened is you had no home to go to,
Right.
you just lived there.
And my relationship fell apart. I left my house, just walked out all messed up in the head and said, you know what, you can have everything, I'm leaving. And I left my dog, actually, my daughter, my family, I just left, came out to the beach. Took me a few years to get my head out of my butt, but then I got my dog back, and ever since then it's been perfect.
Yeah. No family, not anything, right?
Well, I have a daughter. I'm getting that worked out now.
Yeah.
Trying to see her more often, but
Well,
until then.
You know, this movie, this is about medicine and health. And mostly we are trying to prove to the world that sports, nutrition, and medicine, this tree can help anybody with any incurable disease could be healed, fixed, cured because of this tree. Now, what do you think about that?
It's interesting. I mean, I know this is definitely a place to heal. I know I get out, I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I go out and walk about a mile and a half, 2 miles every day.
Right.
Around the beach, up on the pier. I know just that routine, being out before everybody else gets up and get to see the world, the sun come up every morning,
Right.
the sun go down every day.
Right.
That's a big help.
So the question I have from you is that you found out that exercising for you, and of course eating the correct food, that causes you not to be sick, and having the air over here would cause you to not get any diseases. Is that correct?
Well, I certainly believe I've been sick twice in the past 10 years.
So,
And that's usually, I usually get sick before I came out here. Got this lifestyle. I was sick twice a year, 3 times a year with the flu, indoor stuff, office stuff. And out here, I mean, I've been sick once a year, if that. Not even once a year.
That's really wonderful. That's really wonderful. Now, if I was going to ask you if you have any advice for people out there that they are struck with cancer, with AIDS, with diabetic, with pensioner, with the problem of their shoulders and necks and knee problems and all that, especially older people, what would you tell them?
That's an interesting question. I would think that if you just know that you'll get past it, really know it, that you will get past it. Everything in my life that's been a hindrance, the second I got over it mentally, the whole problem was over. I mean, I don't know how that relates to real physical illness, but I know before I got this lifestyle, my hips used to pop. I mean, I used to jump out of airplanes in the Army, and my hips popped and my knees hurt. Every time I bent down, you could hear them crack from 50 feet away. My knees and my hips haven't been giving me any problems in the past 10 years. And that was 20 years of knee popping. It didn't really hurt, but it was, you could tell they were going. And the second I got that out of my head and just got distracted with other things, they got better. I mean, I don't have any idea of how they got better, but I just know it wasn't on my mind, so they just went away. I believe that if you truly get past it in your head, move on to something else, then the problems that are currently in your head will move on with your mindset.
So in other words, right now, after living around the beach and being here, you're not feeling any diseases comes to you, or nor have any disease or no sickness, not anything?
Not a bit. Not a bit.
So would you say that sports, nutrition, and medicine, as you probably do part of it right now, it would help curing diseases?
I think sports is an excellent next step for your mindset to be in. If you're currently sick, sports or activity or something physical is a definite good way to get out of your current mindset of ailment.
Right. That's wonderful. I always ask people at the very last part of our conversation these questions. Now, we did not practice it before we talked here. We just sat down and talked, and we didn't discuss anything before these conversations. The question I have, do you have anything to say to people that right now are dying of cancer, AIDS, and many other incurable diseases?
Your life.
Well, as you can see, this gentleman over here with this wonderful dog, which is his partner
Soulmate.
and soulmate, he walks around here every single day and praising God for having this dog. I've seen him personally myself many times here during the last few years that he has been around. He believes that exercise, he believes the right food, and I'm sure he believes as well correct medicine would cause anybody with any diseases be healed.